Goodbye, people. Today I am announcing my rebrand as STRAIGHTWIZARD1. I have come to the realization that I am actually a normal heterosexual woman, or something like that. April Fools! I'm still Gay Wizard 1. I couldn't think of anything better. So, there's my April Fools for the day. Back to being normal. I didn't have work today, and I woke up before noon, which is an incredible achievement for me. Oh, it's pink! It's pink! Okay, back to being normal. Got a bunch of letters. Did somebody move? Oh. Right. My savings balance earned 2001 bells, like in that movie. Wow. That's not what I wanted. A letter from home. No more letters. I'm awfully sorry, dear, but I've been writing letters all day, and I am just bushed. I promise to write a more interesting one next time. No, really. Love, Mom. That's cute. That was very close. I had been wondering what would happen if you told it to throw all away, and there were still things in the letters. Fortunately, it doesn't let you do that. Free large bonsai for whoever finds it. Buried somewhere in the E-acres. I have cherries growing from my cherry trees. Funny how that works out. You know, let me look up Cherry Blossom Festival. Oh, it's already cherry blossoming. Wait, are there multiple cherry blossom festivals in the US, or is it just the one in DC? I went to the one in DC as a kid, but I was so small at the time that I was at eye level with everyone's butts. And I am told that my main impression was that I just saw a lot of butts that day, because I did. I have access to the pictures that my dad took, and there is one of him, of some weebs in wigs and yukatas, I think. Okay, there are other cherry blossom festivals. Okay. Lots of them, actually. I've only ever been to the one in DC, though, and only that once. Maybe I will ask my parents about going to a cherry blossom festival now that I am no longer at butt height with every adult. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. All products are 90% off. Oh, April Fools. If only. Oh wait, I didn't mean to say no. Wow, there's that stunning office locker. Another slot machine? What is this? Cabin wardrobe. April tickets are green. Hi, Margie. That's cute that the villagers also have April Fool dialogue. Yes, I do think you're a freak. Okay, she doesn't, like, remain mad from that dialogue. You know, what is the origin of April Fool's Day? Is it April Fools or April Fool? It is April Fool's Day, okay. Rarely called All Fool's Day. Although many theories have been proposed throughout the years, the origin of April Fool's Day is not exactly known. A disputed association between 1st April and foolishness is in Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales, 1392. In The Nun's Priest's Tale, a vain cock, Chanticleer is tricked by a fox, quote, since March began, full 30 days and 2, unquote, i.e. the 32nd day from 1st March, which is 1st April. However, it is not clear that Chaucer was referencing 1st April, since the text of The Nun's Priest's Tale also states that the story takes place on the day when the sun is, quote, in the sign of Taurus, had Y rune 20 degrees and 1. There's that old English. Which would not be 1st April. Modern scholars believe that there is a copying error in the extant manuscripts and that Chaucer actually wrote, quote, sin March was gone, unquote. If so, the passage would have originally meant 32 days after March ended, i.e. 2nd May. In 1508, French poet Eloy d'Amerval, referred to a poisson d'avril, good lord, April Fool, literally April's fish, Possibly the first reference to the celebration in France, some historians suggest that April Fools originated because in the Middle Ages, New Year's Day was celebrated on 25th March in most European towns, with a holiday that in some areas of France specifically ended on 1st April, and those who celebrated New Year's Day on 1st January made fun of those who celebrated other dates by the invention of April Fool's Day. The use of 1st January as New Year's Day became common in France only in the mid-16th century, and that date was not adopted officially until 1564 by the Edict of Roussillon, as called for during the Council of Trent in 1563. However, there are issues with this theory because there is an unambiguous reference to April Fool's Day in a 1561 poem by Flemish poet Edward de Den, of a nobleman who sent his servant on foolish errands on 1st April, predating the change. April Fool's Day was also an established tradition in Great Britain before 1st January was established as the start of the calendar year. Okay, there's a lot more to be read, but I'm not going to read all of it. I didn't realize that April Fool's Day went back like 500 years. I thought it would be something more recent. Hi, Avery. Yes, I am an alien. How did you know, Avery? The Mario Galaxy movie came out today. I really need to plan with my friend when we're going to go see it. Because I might have mentioned this yesterday, but I have a friend that I went to go see the first Mario movie with. It was fun. Oh, there's going to be new bugs and things today because it's April. I wonder if cherry blossom flowers are edible. Are cherry blossoms edible? Yes. Oh wait, I knew that because they put it in food in Japan. Like, yeah, you know. I've eaten flowers before. Not cherry blossoms, but, like, you guys know that I've eaten flowers. Unless you didn't. In which case, yeah, I eat flowers. I have eaten flowers. I don't, like, regularly eat flowers. They taste like flowers. Hi, Tangy. Hi again, Avery. The Grumpy Villager best friend dialogue is so cute. Hi, Margie. Things are going pretty great, actually. It's kind of hot out today, so I can't have my window open, but, like, whatever. Hi, Boots. does he know I've caught a coelacanth? I didn't want to do that. No, I have no need to cut down trees. Leave my trees alone. You sick freak. I would never let you down, Boots. I don't have anything interesting to talk about today, really. Hi, Olivia. It's from the 5th to the 7th. One of my friends has recently taken to trying to run scams to other friends as a method of... What the fuck? Oh my god. Income. It's not going very well. Crap. Yesterday he was telling me about how World War III had started. And I was like, do you have any sources? And he was like, no, but I can see it happening. You want to make a bet? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, what was it that he had said? He's like, want to bet money? And I'm like, no, I do not. And he's like, well, that plan failed. And I'm like, you're running a scam. And he's like, I'm testing this out on random Discord people and friends. And I'm like, had any success so far? And he's like, no. And I'm like, didn't think so. And then he then proceeded to ask me if I would rather be stuck in Fallout New Vegas or Final Fantasy VII. He asks me random ass questions like this all the time. He does this to other people too. Anyway, New Vegas. And then last night, he sends me a screenshot of, like... Like, you know those, I'm 99% certain that these are all, like... Not satire, but they're jokes. Like, Discord girls who charge money for Discord simps. Charge money to Discord simps to, like, receive messages from them. Yeah, he sends me a screenshot of, like, texts. Good morning / night, $4.99. Quote, I love you, unquote, $4.99 per message. And he's like, I'm gonna start charging you now. And I'm like, a scam artist! He hasn't responded. Hi, Dora. How do you know I didn't also have a Naomi figure that I lost? There we go. That's how I pick them up. Money, money, money. I cannot wait until I can go swimming again. Because my grandmother has a pool. Hi, Dora. So I don't have to go to a public pool like some sort of plebeian. I have a private pool to go to. She's like a half-hour drive away from my house, so... Not a half-hour drive. 15-minute drive. I don't know why I said half hour. I heard someone somewhere. Not sure where. Girl, you're such a fucking hater. Girl, I think you're friendless beside your boyfriend. If you're not receiving letters from anyone. Hi, Goldie. Aw, thank you, Goldie. I have a Discord notification from whom is it? Hi, Tom. I turned off my mic at some point. I don't know when. I've been talking to no one and nothing for a little while. That fucking sucks. Bruh. I can't even, like, go over what I was talking about in the meantime because I don't even remember when I turned it off and forgot to turn it back on again. So I guess I'll have to, like, put a note. Oh, Pelly, that's awful! That's very sad-making. Why would you say that? I don't know if the implication is that, like, she's playing the April Fool on us, or if that... Pete wouldn't ask her out as a joke. He's not that kind of guy. So it would have been Phyllis who told her that Pete wanted to go on a date with her. Hi, Goldie. It's okay, I guess. Aww. That's cute. I like this game. Aw, Pango! Her gyroid grows very well. Gyroids? They go very well with this song. Okay, I think I'm gonna write a letter to Opal, but it's gonna be a mean letter. Like, I hope your boyfriend breaks up with you and no one sends you a letter ever again. Who just said hi? I think it was Dora. Spoken with Otis. I feel like he's in his house most of the time. Well, not necessarily most of the time, but more than a lot of the other villagers are. Chicks dig spies. No, I haven't actually. spoken with everyone except Doc? Yes. I wonder if copper. Ooh, let's see what Booker has to say. Oh, Booker, you did great! Such a shame he's not in New Horizons. Let's see if the Able sisters. Mabel does. What about Sable, though? Specialty thread? Oh, I don't have any money. But I'm curious about that specialty thread because I've never heard of that before. Oh wait, I don't actually have anything to donate. I need you to look at fossils. My fossils. Let's do a bit of letter writing. Do I want to keep this letter from Tom? Do I want to keep this letter from Pom Pom? Turns out I didn't even need to throw away one of those letters. Should have checked my fossils first. That's not who that's supposed to be to. That is for Opal. Okay. Let's go sell some things and then send some mail. Or maybe not in that order. Let's go send some mail and then sell some things. Wrong way. Oh, I wanted to say hi to Doc, too. Doc, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it fits just fine, but it looks really ugly. Oh, now he's sad. Not my fault you wear an ugly outfit. Well, I think that is all for the day. Ugh. I don't really have anything fun to sign off with, sadly. Which sucks, because it's April Fool's Day, so you'd think that I'd have something interesting to add, but I don't. I used up all my joke energy earlier. So, as always, remember that things are never as bad as they seem. May the wind stay in your sails and your socks stay dry. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye!